that I'm gonna. I was thinking about asking you guys something, but then I decided to do it during the session to like stretch the session itself, like a true
Okay.
professional. Oh,
Yeah, that's actually a good technique. I respect that.
yeah. All right. Hello and welcome to Defense on Series session 23. Last time we had a little bit of a trial with Nick being attending a nice hearing, which he actually got off relatively scot-free.
Yeah.
Just lost his ship for a while, at least until he can pay it back. What he owes that white engineer, and of course, like the black mark will stay on his files. There's little he can do about that.
Dirty Mexicans.
Jeez. All right. And the rest of the
Wha-
party, well, they did some planning on the next mission, and actually went to Serbia, and with Nick closing up later, and well, there they had a little bit of prep time, 2 weeks prep time, I believe, and they wanted like another week after the freeing of Vyacheslav father, which is the mission.
It was time to try to capture a vampire.
Oh yeah, that's a side objective, I suppose. But yeah, so it's relatively beautiful. Okay. Now that we have that, is anything I forgot? I don't think so. Okay, then most importantly, it would be about now that the actual mission itself is approaching, and well, you still need to decide on like how you're gonna go there. Like you have several options essentially. You can like drive up like the armored cars and be there that way. You can use the black helicopters essentially, and go in full New World Order style. And there's like two models essentially to choose from, which is one is like a bit bigger, has like a space for 10 passengers, and the other one only has like two crew essentially. So you would need to like park it somewhere, but it's like better armed than the other one. Okay, just a little bit, and well, they both they all have like stealth capabilities. Essentially, they have arcane stealth, no, arcane 5, which is essentially a stealth mode that you can activate, which works on everyone but the technocrats. And you require like a perception roll difficulty 6 to see to hear them. But you need to have like you need to be at least an extraordinary citizen, which means some sort of like union trained personnel essentially. And in this case, someone that has what's it called? At least linear magic. But yeah, essentially, you have that. Those are your options. With helicopters, you're limited to 2, as I said last session. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and of course the body would also be delivered during those 2 weeks of downtime. So, you also have a fully grown, what's his name again? Stanek on your hand.
Stankichi.
Stankichi. Alright. You have fully grown Stankichi on your hand. And he's somewhere in the prison. And yeah, you still need to, well, do something to make it appear. As he had died. Oh yeah, the body that we delivered would still be alive, but you know, not be in any way, shape, or form be responding to anything. Essentially, it doesn't have a mind.
Okay. I want to vote to use the large helicopter because I think it would be very cool just landing on the ceiling, stealth, and just going out like that. Doing this way instead of just driving with a car like fucking losers.
Yeah. Can anyone fly a helicopter?
Since it's a technocratic thing, you can do a helmship as well for this one.
Okay.
Well, does anyone has housemanship and can use the
Ye-
stealth field?
I do.
Yeah.
Or the stealth field, it needs someone on the helicopter or just activate and we can leave it there?
The stealth thing essentially requires someone to operate it.
Oh, yeah. I can always teleport, so.
Oh.
Also, I'm not really built for combat.
Mm-hmm.
Managed to do a stealth mission, but yeah, you can be the escape pilot.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Well, let's see. Since we are not doing this aggressively, so you can probably just fly in and land no problem. And with Arcane 5, you basically everyone in the mouth forgets that this thing was there. But people can still hear it, and yeah, why they won't be able to perceive otherwise perceive it? There will probably be occasionally someone looking up, at the very least. Let me just roll real quick to see if you know how well they would be able to hear shit. Just as a general estimate. Alright, yeah, that's just to be expected. Okay, you got like some people like being more on their guard than usual, but you know, no full blown alarm or anything. Okay, so what's any like last minute preparations you guys need to do?
Well, how close are we from the prisoner meal time?
What do you mean?
Like, the time that the prisoners get their meals. How close are we to it?
No, well, that would have actually been would have just concluded essentially. It's just getting dark, so like you know the black helicopters can do their magics, and be like really hard to see, even if like there's some weirdo in there that for some reason can't see this shit.
Okay, so I would be giving the poison to the body double, so it matches the time the real one would have eaten from his food.
Hmm. Very good. Yeah, no problem. We can do that. And yeah, you're up in the air. Neck presumably at the helm, and well, probably someone else still assisting him.
Was Domino that had the base on his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Okay, yeah. So, how do you guys want to proceed? Essentially, like you have the blueprints. You know roughly where target should be. You know where Ceres and the like. You would know as well, which I didn't mention specifically last time, I think. But yeah, that's not too hard to get out of the files. It's just that the unknown the unknown thing that you don't really know much about is like the vampire, but you also don't know like you know which like how much influence he actually wields.
Yeah, I guess that our route should be implant a poison, rescue the prisoner, and no, actually, implant a poison. We wanted to place a tracker on Tigul, right? I think that was the plan. I don't remember if we actually made the tracker.
Do we even know where the goal is? Have we met the goal?
You actually know. You actually, I think you don't notice like let's see how many yeah Domino. Domino noticed like actually two of them.
From what I remember, the lady told us who the ghouls were, like, or the suspects of being ghouls were.
Yeah, they did like an officer from like military like military barracks nearby, and like on the compound itself, and the director. So you have two people essentially that you could that they can place trackers on. And yeah, you probably wouldn't need to build them yourself. You could get them from the Union easily, but there's of course always a downside with those with Union stuff that the Union would know that you have them, and they could also backdoor access them if they wanted to, if they have a reason to.
Now, I think it would be very open that we are trying to capture or at least figure out who is behind the ghouls. No need for hide. I mean, no need to hide. We need hide Farnsworth. But
Yeah,
They
sure.
might ask questions about use of the resources to cause a prison break.
the orders were causing the prison break, so this should be fine. Like, maybe they will question why we want to capture a vampire, but should be the normal thing for the technocracy, right?
Yeah, sorta, yeah. They're considered a rarity deviants, so they're more or less fair game in terms of like what you can do to them. It's just that as long as you don't fuck up the mission, you're probably fine-ish to some degree. So some questions from the superior later on. That's like the worst you can expect on a successful mission. And if you like do further things with the vampire, then there might be another issue. But cross that bridge when it comes to it, I suppose. But for now, you're fine.
Yeah, so I guess then our route is implanting the poison, putting the tracker on the director. That is the one in the prison, right? The other is outside or in the
Yeah.
barrack.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, tracking the director and rescuing Vycheslav's father.
Yep.
I guess the helicopter can
So-
just stay on one roof. Can it land, or do we need to use the rope to leave it?
It can
Um,
land, yeah.
How are we getting the tracker on them?
We go to them with our cloaking field, and we just
Well,
put
if
on.
yeah, but what if they don't go there the day we are extracting him?
I mean, the director should be on the prison.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, but they might not go to the vampire.
I mean, yeah, that's why we're staying awake. And if they
Yes,
don't
but
go to the vampire in the week,
shouldn't-
we just give up.
Yeah, but we have to get the trackers on them.
Yes.
The tracker doesn't work if it's not actually on them. How are we getting it on them?
We just sneak up to the director and just put the tracker on him, like.
But that's only for when we are actually in the base. Like,
Yeah,
we
that's why the
probably
route
ha-
is implant the poison, and then we go after the director and just put on him, on like his head or something. His.
like,
You're dealing with something that's at most the size of like a nail clipping at this point.
yes, but
Also, one thing of note, like
I-
today is the
I'm not. Sorry, I'm not getting like. Okay, we get the tracker on them. He has to still go there and meet the vampire so we can find the vampire.
Yes.
so I think
So-
of note today is the day like
Are-
the extraction happens, but you have like entire week where you stay still in the in Serbia.
Okay, so can we try to head this guy off and drop it off before the extraction?
Well, you're kind of in the air over the thing about to land. It's one of those things I asked. I actually asked for. Okay, so what do you want to do exactly?
Well, I want to get the tracker on the guy we're actually tracking so we can find the vampire.
Okay, but
It's
like-
the problem is it's a side quest, so we just doing the moment we are down there. Just so if it happens that he goes to the vampire, like to report something odd happened or something, we would just figure it out.
yeah, the problem is like if you fuck up the putting the tracker on the guy, and cause attract attention, then this might compromise the main mission.
Okay, so we're just kind of leaving it up to chance that he will ever meet the vampire. Okay.
I mean,
That-
from what you know, is that on a regular basis, essentially the people are being led somewhere else in the facility where no cameras are, and those people don't come back.
Yeah,
And
But we have to assume, like, we gotta hope that that is going to happen during
Yeah.
the mission, from
yeah,
what I am gathering.
yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Like not during the mission necessarily, but the week afterwards. So since you can come back to that.
Okay, so we got. Okay.
Yeah, so we
So
can
we're
leave
gonna-
the tracker us after we first distract the VIP, and then we try to do the tracker thing.
Yeah, essentially.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
But first target is implanting the poison in the personal belongings of one of the chefs.
Yep. All right. Okay, essentially you can land where you want. Any preferences you could like proximity wise. Do you want to land close to the to your actual target, or do you want to land close to like the office where
Uh,
presumably the director is?
just between the rescue target and where the cooks would sleep, just in between for easier access.
Sure, you can do that, no problem. And well, the helicopter lands, and you can get out. I would say like technically the crew is like 2, but I would say you can maintain. So if you don't actually fly, you can maintain the thing, without a problem with just one person.
And Domino, it's up to you now to do your fancy magic thing.
What kind of fancy magic thing are you on about?
The stealthy one, like
You want me to put another stealth field on the ship or on us?
on us.
Alright.
Like, remember that no one has actual stealth or dexterity.
I've got dexterity for 0 stealth.
And
So, yeah,
I have to
that's-
stay on the ship, so you got to do the forces stealth
Yeah.
field.
Yes.
It's amazing, Redomo. We're sending the best operatives for stealth missions, with no stealth.
I mean, you
But the funny
See-
thing is, I actually have stealth.
yeah.
So why aren't you going? Why are you staying behind?
Because I can pilot the ship or the helicopter.
Yeah.
Well, anyone can pilot it, just not very well.
How many dots?
Well-
What do you need for piloting that?
Elsemanship, I think.
Yeah, I got 2 dots
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
And also
So-
Oh.
the thing to do the helicopter stealth field.
Okay.
Wait, I think it's what everyone could do to helicopters.
Yeah, the helicopter field. Essentially, you need to minimum be like like an extraordinary citizen, which is like a sorcerer essentially, which is a discount mage. So a mage itself should be good as long as it has technocratic training.
Didn't know that. I thought it needed something specific.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, then there's absolutely no reason why you wouldn't go, especially seeing as you were the only one that actually has stealth.
Mhm.
I got like 1 dot of stealth.
Yeah, that's still like 1 more than everybody else has, which is
Sure.
also a -1 difficulty essentially.
Yeah.
And you also have forces.
hmm
Yes, I do.
Okay. Just a thing of note. Once again, like it's like 2 successes to cover the entire scene. 3 if you want to go crazy on it and have an entire day. And then afterwards, like each success adds like another success essentially. Each success adds like another difficulty up to 9 for anyone trying to
Okay.
perceive you.
Mm-hmm. That's the Ben Light version,
Yeah,
not the mini map version.
yeah, essentially.
Okay. I will burn a dot of quintessence. Got that. Dice. 3. Is it just forces 2?
It's just forces 2, yeah. F.
I do love this like battle music for this, and when you're just stealthing, it's not even the final form.
Yeah,
Just I got disconnected.
yeah, it's fine.
Just forces 2 on this one.
Yeah,
Ben
Just-
Light. So difficulty
difficult.
5. The one
yeah. Yeah.
quintessence drops it to 4. Correct.
Yep.
Okay. Do it again.
Yep, you're seeking, let's see. You're gonna go for a scene? Or are you gonna try it for like a day? In terms of duration?
Gonna try for a day.
Hmm.
Trying to go for a day. That's now 2 successes. That's 1 day, right?
Yep,
Oh,
that's
that's a
that's a,
scene.
that's a scene, and then afterwards, you know, that it's just enough.
I'm going for a day anyways.
Okay.
Doo-doo-doo. Ow.
Yeah. By the way, you can go like higher over like you want more put more successes in, but essentially acts as a buffer if someone tries to go through your to go through your thing, like scanning you with like advanced sensors, which is pretty unlikely since you're the union here. But like vampire shenanigans might try to might deplete your thing.
Let's see, I got magical awareness up here. Can I, oh, should I do the mini map? Could I have my super awareness of the building?
Hmm.
Field. Can I do the mini map too?
Yes, you can, but you should probably finish up this one first because
I got this done. It's only,
I mean, you have like, as I said, it's only gonna raise the difficulty for trying to receive you to by +1 essentially. You might want a bit more. Just
I can't do a bit more. I'm out of stamina.
yeah.
Just do one scene instead of one entire day and get your successes on the actual field.
Yeah, you can do that as well. Or you can just let's say since it's like not a proper thing. I'm just gonna say just from like I saw some.
Like, are we? Wait, are we actually in the compound while I'm doing this?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're essentially
Oh.
in the compound. You're
Well-
outside.
Yeah.
What you could for example do is just gonna say I think you did it before as well.
Yeah.
But just you can just give me like a willpower roll at like an 8, where you try to like force your way through essentially, to give you like another round of it.
Mhm. Because we do need this for a day. Because the
Do we
scene is not
actually?
long.
Depends on like how
Well-
fast you go essentially. There's technically you can go to
Also,
the scene.
a scene doesn't really have a time limit to it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So we might suddenly lose our scene once we get him. Unless this entire thing is a scene.
I mean, I wouldn't be dicking around with like that. Like, unless you know,
Okay.
unless you take like, hours upon hours upon hours until But
Well,
then I would say, okay, you need to renew this, but not like this. Like, if you
okay.
if you just go,
I will drop this down to a scene. We have 2 now, and I have the super awareness. Can I just do the mini map thing that I did last time?
yeah, you can, no problem.
Okay.
Well,
Because
like,
this way we can just avoid everybody.
yeah, if you just go for like the minimap straight, you can go for just correspondence, but anything else will require.
Well, to do the mini map, I still need to do correspondence, mind, and
Yeah, just
mind.
saying for like
Correspondence mind.
for the aspects you want.
Which corresponded to mine. Pick up ambient sound. Oh, difficulty, which is all level 1, so difficulty 3? Difficulty 4?
4.
I forget the edition.
3 plus 3 was level of sphere.
I'm burning another quintessence.
I see, being paranoid.
Just to-
Yeah, like, but tell me first, like, what aspects are you actually going for, so I know?
I'm just paying more attention to like ambient life noises, like your foot hitting cement, or breathing, or just rattling keys.
Ah, I
So I'm
see.
just more aware of that.
Okay, with that, I actually would say that would be fall under force, to be honest. You know, have that show up on your minimap, more or less.
Okay, force is 1.
Yeah, this force is one.
Force is 1, correspondence 1, and mind 1 to make it a sense.
Yeah.
Difficulty 3.
Yep.
Whew,
Yeah. I mean, it's not a botch, so
not a botch.
it's not a
Luckily.
botch. But yeah, you have a duration of 1 turn. Probably not enough.
No, I gotta do it again. Two now.
You're really cursed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still one scene, so
So that's good.
yeah.
Trust me, he could have rolled worse.
I mean, yeah, maybe he's burning some of your bad luck, Domino.
Yeah, perhaps he is. Oh yeah, and now you used up all you used up your own good luck, so
It, yeah.
yeah. Oh, don't.
Did I now?
Yeah,
and,
no,
and
no,
I'm
you did.
maxed out on all my senses, so
Yeah. Yeah. Keep in mind, like, further effects will incur a penalty for having, like, remember, every 2 add a +1. But yeah, it should be fine-ish for now. And you know, if you want to like cast another effect, you can like drop the other one beforehand.
well, if someone wants to cast Danger Sense and have that, we'd be good.
I don't think anyone else has that.
Am I the only one with mind 1?
Oh, actually, I could. I have mind 1.
I mean, Danger Sense is more than just mind 1.
Is Spirit 1 as well?
No, it's
Time
more like
one?
time. It's more time
Oh, yeah,
2.
it's time.
Oh,
Yeah.
None of you got time?
You're the
Got
only one who
time for
has
the time seer.
Yeah, time is heavily underrated in with this group, but yeah. Okay.
I don't understand what magic does, so it doesn't make any difference for me.
Yeah.
Same
I only
here.
use life.
Magic's for nerds.
Yeah, I see.
But yeah,
You can
I
use
think the
Time to speed up the cultivation of cells.
You see,
Yeah. But you can just make cells that are naturally faster at cultivating.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still have to cultivate those.
Yeah.
And you have to go through the time to get those cells.
Yeah.
Time allows you to just skip that whole spot.
Yeah. Also, what time allows you, there's like a pretty cool road which I like. You can go CSI Miami on them. Like I think I said them like multiple times already. And there's of course like the whole prediction hindsight thing that you can generally use. And of course you can also age and de-age things, which means you can make someone younger again. Which is
Yeah, I might eventually get some time then.
yeah.
Some free XP, I would try to learn it. But, well, I guess on the... Like, the first part is just... planting the poison. I don't think that everybody needs to go. Just the walking minimap. And, like, maybe Vyacheslav. But we need to, after to break the cell door, we are going to need hide. Because he can do the mother thing.
Yeah. I mean, in ideal case, you also like want to seal it up again. Yeah, which would make hide almost indispensable if you do any damage.
Yeah, let's go for part 1, planting the poison. That is just me and Bowie.
Okay, you and Bowie. That's okay. So the rest stays behind, I suppose. Keep in mind, Domino is the one that has the minimap in his mind. So yeah.
Oh, I also got the mini-map thing, right?
Yeah,
the last thing it is.
yeah, but the Domino used magic to essentially have it in his brain.
Oh, true.
So
So
if you get lost or whatever, just give me a call, I guess.
yeah,
Well, I have super awareness of the entire building, so
yeah. Also, like another thing I've noticed that you have that you technically have someone in your in your earpiece essentially. The white suit essentially your XO for this, which means she essentially sits comfortably somewhere, and I can hear anything you say, and you know.
Oh yeah, you have earpieces, so that's fine. We can just talk with each other quietly.
Yeah, like you always like always have like that kind of stuff around anyways, due to like how the suits work. Like at any
Yeah,
point.
we have the hacker team on the computer just giving us extra directions, and the away team.
Yeah, essentially. Okay. So you go in. Well, you probably got you can get the directions easily on where to go, and you go to the office. Well, there's not much activity around, but you see like one guard, just like standing outside. It's it's getting a bit dark, so he's you don't see him at first, but he moves quite a bit and essentially goes like up and down, and it's almost like he's trying to listen to something. And well, you're starting up. I guess it's time to give me both of you give me some stealth here. Just dexterity stealth for those that have it.
I was spending a willpower point.
Sure. Yeah.
difficulty with all the effects that we have.
That's just a difficulty 6. But will be adjusted on like his end essentially to get fucked. Also, yeah, and Drislav, yeah, it's a 7 already. So very good, very good. Okay. Let's see how this guy does. So it's an 8. Alright. Yeah, now Defender wins and Bacon wins due to willpower anyways. And yeah, you see like the guard like cluelessly walking around, and you think you hear him mutter in English. What was that? Sounded like helicopter. But no helicopter should be here. And you hear like more thoughts of him like debating whether or not to inform his commander or not. Since you can't hear it anymore, and might have been nothing.
Okay, yeah. We just wait him do his pattern of patrol and just get away from the door so we can get inside.
Well, he's not. He doesn't appear to be patrolling, but he isn't directly in front of the door either. He's more like, walking around a bit confused. This is like part of the office building, and there isn't like a proper guard down there. Unlike with like the prison, the actual prison part, where the prisoners are supposed to be. It's more like thanks to like the minimap, you would actually know that there is like essentially like another person inside, like relatively near the door, which you would have to look out for. But this guy essentially isn't part of like any like patrol or anything that you can tell.
Is there any extra doors that there isn't anyone close to them, like back doors or something?
Well, actually, I guess I have to give a free pass. Domino, you would know about like another path. Somewhere in the back, there's a second like which looks like what you like would call like an employee entry, which also might double as like an emergency exit at times. And you could use that one, but you don't know. Yeah, if it's like an emergency exit, there might be an alarm on it, which you might have to like bypass.
Neg, what do you think?
On how to get past this guard?
Yeah, do we go through the door that there is a guy inside, or we try the emergency exit door?
Do I know from my studying of the blueprints if the emergency door is wired to like a bunch of fire alarms? Or do I know about the fire alarms already?
Well, the blueprints aren't that good to note that. It doesn't even say if it's like a proper like emergency exit or not. It might be from like the how it's positioned and what the like the way that the floor is laid out. There's like not much, like it's easily reachable from like the other parts of the building. It's,
Can I try to check to see if the door is wired to any security systems?
yes, you could. At least with magic, you could easily.
Can I just do a security roll? I do have security.
You do have security. All right. Yeah, we would need to go to the door itself to do that, but yeah, no, that's actually that would make it very easy.
Okay. Can someone watch my back while I go to the door?
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. We go to the door.
Like even if it tells you like no one is around, and you also don't see or hear anyone.
Okay. Check to see if the door is wired to anything.
Alright, give me some perception security at difficulty 7. You can use magic to make it easier, specifically forces, since that would help you detect vira, like electricity going through stuff.
Yeah, but I'm kind of. Do you have forces?
Nope.
I look at the guy with me. Oh.
Yeah. I have a life. I can see if the door is alive.
Well, not in this part of the facility.
If you find some chests, I can test to see if they are mimics or not.
Only if they're living mimics, not robotic mimics. Anyways. If I roll to put a forces 1 sense up, just to see electricity,
Yeah,
what will be my penalty?
just a +1. So essentially you roll at 5 instead of 4. And the way you would do this is essentially you already added it and you just subtract difficulty from your perception security roll,
Okay.
just to keep it a bit simple, since you probably will succeed anyways, and yeah, need to cut down a bit on how to cast magic.
We need more than one person with forces. Okay.
Most
Let's
likely
live
do.
dangerously. Let's live dangerously. No willpower. Let's just roll it.
Yeah, see, it's fine.
Okay, that. Okay. Perception and security.
At 6 then.
That's 6. What doesn't that drop it?
I mean, it did.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
it
what-
was
what-
7
Yeah, that's what 7.
originally.
Yeah.
I don't
See,
even need it.
what were you worried about? Presumably no specialties, so yeah. You analyze the door, and well, you do indeed see that it's wired to something, and well, there's also a sign. Vicislav, do you speak Serbian?
I mean, I guess he would. We, how do actual languages work? Do I need to have the merit or?
Essentially, there's two options. You have to kind of go for the merit route, and as Ems pointed out last time, I actually used that house rule that a certain level of academics you learn languages for free. I'm looking for the handout myself.
In character creation.
Yeah, there it is. I have it. So the first dot nothing, the second dot gives you +1, and the third dot gives you nothing. The fourth dot gives you +2, and the fifth dot gives you +3. So in your case, just +1.
Yeah, so dots of academics, you have extra language, right? So yeah, I would speak Serbian and English.
Yeah. All right. Sure. You see the the warning sign, and you see emergency exit. Please keep free, the local equivalent of it, anyways. So people don't put something there, and then the emergency exit is blocked.
Okay. Can I try to disable the alarm?
To analyze it, yeah, it
Oh.
won't be too hard. You can give me either dexterity or intelligence or security at a 6.
I'm gonna go with intelligence. Unless I can make it wits.
Not
Thinking
quite.
on my feet.
Okay, there's actually a case to be made for this, so yeah, go ahead.
Got one more dice. Or one more die. 6 dice, 6 dice. 6 dice. Difficulty.
6. Alright.
Cunning apply.
I don't think so, but that's way more than enough anyways. You managed to disable the alarm, and yeah, and the door is presumably safe to open now.
Just wiggle the handle, the door handle a little bit, and then just slowly open it.
Yeah, you slowly open it, and nothing happens. The way is free.
I motion for vicious love.
Alright, we are in.
Alright, the path before you is pretty clear. There's essentially a longish corridor with no doors on the sides, but at the end of the thing you can see see essentially the normal floor, and there's well, just like carpet on the floor, but no one on the minimap, and you also don't see here anyone just yet.
Okay. We keep moving.
All right, you keep moving. You come to the floor itself. There's a couple of doors around you, like down the hall, and also some stairs up. And yeah,
Do
um,
we know which cell we're going to?
We are in the offices. We are going first on the some random cook's place. Like,
Okay. But as long as you know where we're going.
hmm.
yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
in character, you kind of probably know better than him where you're going, since you actually studied the plan.
True.
But yeah, you would know from like your studying of the plans that well, there's like essentially like three what's it called, like in English, like
Solitary.
like
I-
three levels of like this building, where it's like a bunch of officers around. They don't really diverge in like what they like, in terms of like size. It's essentially just really blandly thrown, like just divided up, with like storage closets here and there, and like a toilet, but nothing too spectacular. Okay, just roll me like some perception alertness at difficulty 5 to see well, if you notice things.
Hey, I
I
actually
see
have
Normie as
alertness.
well.
I have
Do
alertness.
I also roll?
Yeah, you can also roll. Alright, Jesus Christ. That's disturbing. Well, let's start with bacon then. Well, you no, you notice like after looking around for a second, you notice like a sign like near the stairs, like half overgrown with a plant that appears to be dying of thirst. These people here probably don't take too good care of this of these plants. God knows why. But well, you notice something far more interesting. Like it's barely noticeable, but you see the like under a few doors, you see some activity, which is probably quite unusual for a place that is run by the government. Oh well, government like entities.
Oh,
You-
well, it is the UN. Let's have this in mind.
Yeah, so
yeah,
it's not really a government, more like a
yeah.
gang of globalists.
It's a government-like entity essentially, and you would also know that that they make that they also using like locals in the to like run this place as well as like extra personnel essentially.
Okay, go in and. What does it sound like that it is?
Oh, just successes. Yeah, you probably hear like the occasional chair scratching over the floor, like like the roller, like those like those rolling pins are going over the floor. It's like very faint since it's carpet presumably, but yeah, it's still there. And like occasional like like
Office chair
yeah,
racing.
no, more like someone like moving around uncomfortably, and maybe like some drawer even open, like some fake fighting cabinet, that sort of deal. You hear. It's like they're actually working. They hear.
Oh, th- they're just working. Oh, that's boring.
It's boring, but
Shrug.
it's a bit late for work, since sun is already gone. So it's already gone down,
Hmm,
and well,
could be. Hey, hey, you think this could be the director? He's working. It's late at night, and he's a government employee. Past 5 p.m.
Yeah, I think it's something sort of suspicious. I know how these bureaucrats usually are. They don't like to work.
Especially not overtime.
Yes. But think we should
Just
plant the
to-
plant the poison first, or first we investigate?
Hmm. I mean, we can see if he's there, right? We can just see if it is him. Can we see him? Can we go?
no, you can't see him, but you see you see one of the doors that has like light under them. It's actually more than one.
Multiple employees?
Well,
Can
yeah.
we like? Can I like kind of like just try to peek through the door a little bit?
Yeah, sure. You can look through the. I guess like underneath it if you want, since the keyhole probably have like a modern like a modern modern keyhole, which
Maybe.
is too small to just look through without, at least without magic. I mean, your thing would tell you that the
Wait.
that there's someone inside essentially.
Hey, Vicious Love, you have life and mind, right?
Yes. Want me to try to detect life inside?
Yeah, because you can go see through that keyhole or through the little or wherever the gap is in the door where we're seeing light. He can go see it. A lot better than I could.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I could try out of character. What are you suggesting? I still don't get the magic very well.
um,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it would just be life 1, mind 1, and you could see through the gap in the door quite easily. Like you can enhance the precision of your sight.
I mean, technically, with just mind, you can already like enhance your mental stuff. There's it's called mental empowerment. Essentially, how it works is you can either like raise the stats of it, like just add more perception to yourself with like level 1 effect, or you can lower the difficulty. I suppose if you like add life to it to some degree, that would somewhat help, but you for like an actual like enhancement, you would need like at least like a 3, which makes the effect itself much more difficult.
Yeah, I'll try to just lower the difficulty drastically with mind.
Sure, you can. Yeah, just roll me the reality at 4, and then the successors are taken from your perception difficulty. All right.
Can I roll multiple times or just this once?
The way this one works, yeah, just once. Just like enhancing like a specific roll rather than casting like an elaborate effect. So let's just give me like your perception at a 7 here.
Perception alertness.
Yeah, perception alertness would probably be best. Like see how should it go us in there.
Yeah, this is important, so I'm going to spend a willpower on it. 7. So yeah, that's 2 successes.
All right. Very good. Yeah, you like squeeze like squeeze yourself, squeeze like your squeeze yourself like up as close as like you think you can do it on like the carpet, and well, you see with like your enhanced senses essentially you see the insides of an office, like bit of like a old and plain looking like desk, and like some similar fashioned like filing cabinets. And yeah, you see like a man there in like a bit worn out suit, just working there, and going through like some files, and like occasionally scratching his nose, and like he doesn't appear to be exactly well rested, like especially you as a doctor would notice the signs of like sleep deprivation on him. It doesn't look like the director, from at least from the angle you're looking at. Just some rando.
Okay, yeah, I would. It it's just some poor clerics being overworked by their bosses. Nothing too much.
They need a union. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, let's continue to the target.
Okay. Well, you the sign you saw earlier actually has has like the names of like where the people you can find. Essentially like a list of like like names and like where the offices are, ordered by layers of the building, and like a room number next to them, next to the name.
Okay, guess we keep going till we find the right name and number.
Sure. Well, you're looking for a guy you to plant a thing on. Actually, you probably would also. Yeah, you would notice like the name of the rector, since he would have been named specifically. It's
Oh, I
just
thought we were at the prison.
no, you are at the presidial offices still. I think this is the guy. Yeah, once again, like a super prepared character.
Yes, Budimir and Teach.
I will try to remember that pronunciation.
You won't.
Yes, I won't. But yeah, you have your target, which is like a an office worker as well, a bit higher up, but not the director itself. And of course, you also know where the director is. It seems to be like at the topmost layer, so you don't actually see where where exactly he is. But yeah. And the other one is like at the second one, which well, he's still a bit off, but at least judging by by the minimap, there is no one up on in the second floor as well. That in the floor, but in the rooms there are a few people which you could still detect from down here.
Second floor. What about the third floor? I didn't really catch that.
The third floor has the director on it, and director's office.
Go straight to the director's office.
Let's first the poison guy, then we go to the director.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can move no problem up. Okay, like at some point you probably have to wait a bit. Since some of those guys go to the toilet occasionally. And yeah, actually would notice like that the toilet breaks are remarkably short for government employees, or semi-government employees, I suppose. They just do a little business. Like they don't walk around and go like knock on the other guy's doors and do some small talk. They essentially just go back and do their thing. And once again, like you will see that they are look quite overworked. They don't even seem to be paying much attention to their surroundings at all. It's like they're like solely focused on whatever they're doing and want to get back to it as soon as possible.
Yes, something very weird is happening here. Let's be careful. Yeah, good thing that will make them be under new management soon.
Yeah. So let's keep going before they become aware of us.
All right. Well, you can move up. You find this office, the guy's office, no problem. He's a bit. He seems to be, inside of it. I think, yeah. Yeah, the statue would be still there. So you hear once again the the typical office noises, chair moving, file cabinet opening, and yeah, he's like high enough up to have even a computer, as by the sound of his typing, anyways. Might not be the newest one though.
Yeah. So.
As everyone is focused on the work, I think we can just sneak in our target's room, right?
Yeah, you could try to sneak in, yeah.
If anything, I can just touch him and make him sleep with some life.
Yeah, and keep in mind instant sleep is more difficult and also requires, I think, mind at a higher level, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Like
if only you had time.
Ha. And time would also work. Yeah, that's actually fair.
Yeah, you could speed up the chemical reaction to become drowsy.
Yeah, but I mean, like he's already. Like, by indication, like, of the others, he might also already be, like, overworked as well, and, if you wanted to, you might be able to push it, essentially. Yeah, if you can do it without getting detected. I'm not sure if you have exactly the right tools for it, but, yeah, you could.
Yeah, with Life 4 I can transform someone who's awake into someone who's asleep. So yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, if you got Life 4, yeah.
He's probably
Yes.
overworked, so he can't just sneak in. It will be hard for him to notice us anyway.
Yeah, it will. Like, unlike the guards, he's also like focused on his work. So, who's you're gonna sneak in then, I suppose. Are you gonna try to make him actually sleep, or are you gonna try to plant it right away?
Plant it right away. If he notices, I just rush him and do T life.
Okay, that's okay, I suppose. Yeah, just go. Are you both going, or are you gonna make the guy that has actual stealth do it?
Oh. Well, doesn't he have to come along too? Because I don't have the thing that makes him sleep.
Yeah, but you can try first, and I just go
Yeah.
in. Like,
I mean,
you open the door, and I just follow.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
essentially, like you have enough. Yeah, the office isn't so big that you know, it would take that long for Bacon to catch up if he just waits outside of the door, like out of sight.
No, see, I thought I would have to give the poison, and I'd be like, I'm gonna fuck that up.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
you just need to place on some random bag.
Okay. I'm gonna go in.
All right, roll me some. Actually, no, roll me like some dexterity stealth, I suppose. And
Dexterity still.
yeah, no, give it like actually a wits one, because that one because you're trying to plant something, which is more elaborate and requires you to think quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Difficulty?
just give it a 6, and
And that's with my taking into consideration my effects.
yes, the pen like for the most part that just means the others have like a higher difficulty, and you know the minimum wouldn't exactly help with this. Yeah, that looks fucking nice. I will have a hard time beating that. Ah. Oh wait, it's also wrong difficulty. Whoops.
Still a botch. Oh,
No.
that's better.
That's better, but still not good enough. And yeah, you sneak in and plant a thing on on a part of his office. Like, you know, this doesn't seem like we that used that often, but occasionally, and well, there's like some some little what would you call it in English? Like, you know, something you put on the you put it on like letters and this and the like, just for it not to fly away. It has like, you know, a little thing in there for
Paperweight?
yeah, paperweight. Yeah, that's the one. It's like a fancy one, and you can put you can put like stuff into it, and like, you know, like pens and stuff like that. And you put it in, and like just sneak it in. You know, just try to not disturb like the little dust that has settled on it. It's and yeah, you just retreat afterwards, I suppose, unless you want to do something special in there.
No.
No, just retreat.
Get back to Vicious Love.
Yeah, carefully closing the door, and well, you have planted the little thing. So,
That
Well-
guy was really focused.
what's the plan now?
I mean, we are already closed, so we could just go to the director and try to plant some tracking on him.
Yeah, we were nearby. Let's get him, and then we get your father.
Yes. Vicious love to base. Step 1 done. We are taking a diversion to place tracker on the director. People are acting weird. Be watchful on the the chopper.
Oof. Are they still there? Domino. Hams.
Yep.
Did you hear what Bacon just said?
Yeah, I'm not sure who would be on the comms. I think we all would be.
I mean, yeah, you all have like a way to communicate.
This is like the perfect moment to be fence, just go like over understand. We'll keep a watch out,
Yeah. Anyway, you wouldn't have like any noticed anything weird during that time. It's more since you go on some sort of like a roof, on some rooftop essentially, just keeping like the machines running, making sure that no one can find you with it.
Fair enough.
And yeah, pretty uneventful overall. But hopefully, that soon can change.
Uneventful is a good thing.
Wow. That's one way to put it, I suppose. But yeah. You guys are now going up to the director.
Yep.
Alright, the third floor it is. I see like, more of the same essentially. It almost looks like a copy pasta from like the first and like second floor. In like terms of like layout and I guess even decoration. Yeah. Even here you notice like a dead plant in a corner. Once again, nobody has taken care of it for a bit.
There's a lot of dead plants around here.
Yeah, something is wrong. Never trust
Oh.
someone that doesn't take care of plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, your radar would actually tell you that there's only one person on this floor. Like all the other offices are empty.
Is he in the director's office?
Well, it's in the direction you would guess it is. And well, you can go up there if you want to.
Yes. Carefully.
You carefully stealth up there. And indeed, it appears to be the director's office. Like like a little bit of light shining from underneath the door. But unlike with the others, you don't hear the office noises. Instead, you hear like a faint music. I wish I would actually recognize it. It's local music. Seems like the director is unlike the others. Not as robotically focused on his task. At least not enough to not enjoy music.
Yes, if there is music, it means that everyone is under the effect of some sort of vampire, reality deviant bullshit. And the director is immune. We need to be careful if you want to track him.
I mean, if it was from the music, wouldn't we would be under the effects of it?
I don't think it's the music, more like he's listening music because it's not under effect.
Oh. Yeah.
He's just enjoying while the others are compulsively working.
Okay. Am I the one sneaking in again?
You can. Actually, roll me a luck die.
Is that just a D10?
Yeah, just a d10. Oh. Oh well. Yeah, you can go and sneak in. What's the actual plan though to do it? Like what are you gonna do once you sneak in?
He's got music, right?
Yeah, he does.
Which is coming from a radio.
Well, it's coming from something.
Is it?
He's probably not playing it, it's because, you know, it's like different instruments.
Yeah, like, but is it like is it a CD player or is it from the radio?
Well, you can't see through the door, so
Oh,
you don't know. But there's
oh,
if you want to like wait for a bit, you can figure out if there's like any ad breaks or something like that.
well, I'm gonna be taking my time.
Sure, you can. Like, it doesn't take a few minutes, and yeah, like no ad breaks or anything come up. So it's presumably some just music recording itself, or you know, some special like radio station that only sends music, which would be weird in of itself.
Oh, can I do a entropy effect? Cause some cause a disturbance from the radio that would, or the I don't know. I'm just gonna call it a
Wouldn't it just
radio
make
anyways.
But
Wouldn't it just
I-
make him more alert?
yeah,
Any disturbance like that?
yeah, it would be.
I want to get him like distracted from that. I don't know. Shit. I'm trying to find a way to get in the office and then get out real quick.
I mean, you can try to sneak through the door. If you like know what is going inside, that might be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could try
Uh,
to peek again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah. So, same thing again, using
Yeah.
mind. So 4 at 5 or 4, I don't remember the difficulty.
It's difficulty 4.
Okay.
It's a level 1 effect.
Oh.
Fucking hell. Maze balls. Yeah, there's
You
a
bought?
no,
Okay.
no, the opposite. All successes. But yeah, let me think. Was like difficulty 8 and -3. That puts it down to 5, I think. Yeah, just throw me like the perception letters at 5. Alright. You like sneak peek under the door, and you don't know what you did differently this time, but you see the entire thing like pretty fucking well. Once again, you see like a dude behind a desk, but this desk is actually like a bit newer, like compared to the others, and actually looks pretty decent overall. And well, the man behind the desk is none other than the director. He's currently reading, but not anything work related. It seems. It appears to be a goddamn newspaper. Like, you know, some local paper, presumably, judging by the title. And yeah, it seems like a recent one too. He might just be enjoying himself, and as you like look, you see him like you just put it down for a second, and pour himself like a nice cup of coffee, and drinks drinks like a good sip of it, with like a joyous smile on his face before he goes back to reading a newspaper.
Inform. He's currently reading some newspaper, so not focused on the door, but he's a bit active and just enjoying himself.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna sneak in.
All right.
Sneaking in.
Okay, you sneak in, and well, give me some. Let's just Let's just give me like a. You're just sneaking in. It's just give me like a with stealth to like not disturb the guy. I just had a 6, and then we'll see.
I am burning a willpower.
Sure. Oh, very nice. Yeah, still plus like the magic effect and another +1 for being well, not on his guard and actually enjoying himself, concentrating on the newspaper. Ah, there we go. Well, you open the door and sneak in and position yourself where you can't directly see it, see you if he like moves in any shape or way, shape or form. And well, he doesn't appear to have noticed you. Like at some point, you hear him like clear his throat a bit, and move in his chair. But other than that, there's like not much there. You also spot the thing where the music is coming from. It's not like a CD player. It's actually like something older. It's like like a tape, like a thing that plays tapes.
A boombox.
Uh,
Whatever it was called.
Yeah, but it feels like
Anyways.
a bit older overall.
Oh.
Unlike
So about,
unlike his desk, which appears to be like as mentioned to Bacon earlier, it's one a newer thing, like fancier as well.
I go about putting that tracker on him.
Like it has the capability to essentially attach to like any surface, including like human skin and the like. And like once it's there, like it probably won't be noticeable unless they specifically like examine their bodies or something like that. And which means if you place like in front of his body, it might be more likely since people tend to look in like mirrors and the like.
I was thinking of putting it on like a shoe.
A shoe.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Actually,
And he's already like
yeah,
he's reading the paper, so I want to
yeah
place it somewhere where he's not really gonna look.
Yeah, there's one problem
Also,
though with the shoes. Like he's actually also wearing like some sort of like suit. There's not as one out as the others. It's but the shoes you wear with those they kind of look polished. So there might be someone polishing them at some point, which could cause some problems.
Does he have a? Does he have like an expensive watch or something?
Wow, roll me a luck die.
Can I contact the syndicate and ask them to get him an expensive watch?
Just put something like in his back somewhere he won't notice.
Well. Okay, I guess I get it like on the back of the neck or something.
Sure, you can do that.
In his hair.
Sure, that should be possible. Let's see. How much hair does he actually have? I need to look at the thing.
Oh, he was like bald.
Baldish. Yeah, do I think it's still some hair? Yeah, there's still hair in the back where he can hide it in. No problem. So yeah, roll me. That way more difficult here. So roll it for me at
What am I rolling? What's?
I'm kind of thinking like what the difficulty it should be.
Oh.
Probably like with stealth once again to not disturb him essentially. Let's see how difficult would that be? Like on one hand, like it's it's from behind, but also it's still his body, and you need to like retreat afterwards. Without.
And I have the light bending effect.
Yeah, you do, which will make it more difficult for him to see you. I suppose just give it a 7.
And it's with stealth?
Yes.
That's dice. Difficulty 7.
Yes.
Burn another willpower.
Oof.
Luckily, I burned that willpower.
Well, it's contested, so let's see.
Come on, I hope he botches.
He's still distracted, and you have the stealth thing on, so let's hope this works. Oh my god, it did. Okay. Well, you like carefully place the thing. Like your hands are almost shaking, and you put like every ounce in your being into it not shaking, and you place it in a yeah, in a moment that almost rips your fucking nerves apart. But before you realize it, you've done it and placed it, and then carefully retreated.
You're doing the whole finding your father thing. I'm like waving my hands because I'm like, nope. I've done enough now.
Yeah, let's go.
As I'm
So,
shaking, like as I'm physically like shaking.
yeah, maybe you can stay on the helicopter this time, and you change places with Tristan. Yeah, Tristan. Next time it can be less stealthy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just go back to the helicopter.
All right. With like the life, with like the mini map thing going on, you probably have an easy time to evade everyone if you really wanted to, and you still have that exit. By the way, are you doing anything to the exit? Like there's still the disabled alarm there.
Well, I will undisable the alarm, I guess, once we're through. Right? Are we leaving?
Sure. I mean, I was thinking you were leaving this building. Here might is like a multiple building thing.
Oh, okay. I thought we were like leave. Yeah, I will undisable the alarm so people would, won't realize we've broken in.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to another building.
Yeah. Just give me like another wits like a wits security. Yeah. To like to enable it again. Difficulty 7 again.
Difficulty.
Yeah,
Would any of my Well, I wouldn't think mechanical. Would Hands of Daedalus apply?
let's
Since
see.
Working with the security system.
I also get what that one does. Give me a
It's
second.
a big one.
I think it requires you to be like accustomed to something. So
You remember drive in the hands. In place function with incredible precision. Once you've worked with them. Although this gift does not extend to ins and out of software technology, you can work. You can make any crafts repair or otherwise modify technology at the -2 difficulty when you are, and you've got the opportunity to put detect-based measurements. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's like pretty ambiguous here. Like it says it says it's like
I just wanted to say this. Like I'm only undisabling my work, right? So I would have familiarity with it.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking about. Like, like the way it's written, it might apply.
Yeah, that's why
Sure, you've done it before, so like, just roll it.
So, get the -2 there, so difficulty 5 because you said 7.
Yep.
6. Put these in.
All right. Yeah. No.
I
No.
upgrade the security system.
Better not. But you put it back the way it was before, with an almost unholy precision. It's pretty amazing. You're pretty proud of your work afterwards. Like, no one else could have done this at this speed and with this precision.
And it's high stakes. Yeah.
With security. Well, yeah, it's one of the more rarely used ones.
It is in one of the books. It's
Yeah.
a secondary.
Yeah, almost nobody has it,
So.
so it's not really covered by much. So, but you know, did you know that?
Well, they did kind of. They did kind of nerf Larceny and Mage, so yeah.
Yeah. By the way, like I think all the editions of Vampire had security as well.
Yep. That was their Larceny thing, basically.
Yeah.
Um,
No, not V20. Older. I said older editions. And V5 isn't an edition. V5 isn't an abomination, so we don't count that.
Yeah, I heard all versions. I was like, wait, what? But very
yeah.
older.
Computer used to be an actual knowledge. If you had technology, that did not mean you actually knew how to use a computer.
Yeah, that's still a thing of V20. But I heard you, Redormer, say all editions rather than older. My apologies.
Okay, fair enough. Might have been mumbling. Okay. You place the
Yeah, I know.
tracker. And yeah. Okay, let me just write things down. Planted poison. And planted tracker. Okay, that already looks very promising for someone, for a team that isn't skilled in stealth. To be honest, I kind of expected you guys to go for a different approach, for the riot approach, because that's much easier for you to pull off. But yeah, I guess this works pretty well as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna go. Presumably, you can go back to the helicopter. Well, the guard in there that was like, you know, looking outside. No, wandering outside. Seems to have disappeared on your way back. But you know, no other new guard has shown up, and the other one on the other side of the door appears to be still there. So things seem fine. And if you wish, you can just return to the helicopter, unless you want to do anything, which I presume you don't.
Oh
Do
yeah,
you have the
just back
body?
to the helicopter. We need to get the body and hide,
Yeah.
and do the exchange.
All right. There we go. You have the the body and hide at your disposal, but you still need someone to cast the field. Like John wanted to stay back. Which,
No. Oh no. Oh. No. I
Oh.
still want to do the mission. Be not on the ship.
Oh, I thought you wanted to like sit in the helicopter, but okay.
Yeah, this is more like John is really nervous and like scared.
Yeah. Good thing there aren't any social rounds around, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, then it means Tristan would be alone on the helicopter. Huh. How strange.
It's the worst thing that could happen, right?
Yeah, what's the worst thing that could happen here?
I mean,
Wish,
it's pretty comfortable being alone on the ship. Should it's a very
yeah,
nice way to do missions.
yeah,
Pardon?
yeah.
Well, the last mission I was on the ship, and you are. That's all.
Alright, well, I suppose, we have, now the next team assembled. Do you guys actually have enough strength to, like, lift this guy?
I have 3 strength, so probably.
Yeah, will be a bit of a drag. Let's see. Height has 2 strength, which probably isn't really that much, but probably enough. Like if between the two of
You've
you,
got life.
should not slow you down. Yeah, you got life. That's true. You could use life to get
life
stronger. But the problem is like if you can like essentially like, drag him around, with the strength you currently have. But the problem is that your father he isn't exactly like a lightweight.
Yeah, I guess I will try to buff my strength a bit.
Alright, that's just a life 3 effect. And yeah, that will mean like difficulty 6. You're probably gonna look. You're gonna need like one for strength itself. Oh my god. Any specialties, by the way? On like
Yes, I have improvement.
yes, that would apply. So we already have 6 successes. Okay. Let's see. You have one scene as would give you like 2 successes would give you like one scene as successes, and the rest you can invest in like raising it. Everything up to 5 is 1 success, and past 5 it's 2 successes.
So I guess it means I have strength 6 right now for one scene, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you do. You can easily carry the guy. Like it's no tomorrow. And yeah. Okay, that's done. So any other preparations you guys want to have? Otherwise, it's time to depart.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's everything. We can go.
Okay, you head where the prison complex is. With Vicious's father in it.
Wait, did I just get disconnected?
Nope, we are
Oh.
out, just quiet.
Oh, I'm actually talking right now.
Were you?
Yes, that's actually.
Were you?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I don't think you.
I
think you're
was.
lying to us. You're dumb.
Okay, you move towards the prison, the prison building, with Whistler's father in it. It's a bit further away from the actual entrance of the prison, and things are a bit more quiet around here. But it takes you close to the barracks, where where the extra soldiers are essentially stationed. Like where you would know like one of the officers that most likely is compromised is located. And well, roll me like some perception alertness, all of you. Difficulty at an 8.
Is that including things like the
Oh.
My awareness of life and awareness of the building.
That wouldn't exactly help. It's
Okay.
it's you hearing stuff, essentially.
Yeah, just had to check. Had to check.
All right. Emsa, you're also gonna roll.
Hold on, let me just respond to the multiple PMs I got.
Yeah. Being fucking molested.
Okay, now responded. Let me get. What's the roll?
Just some perception alertness difficulty 8. You're on your way to the prison building where Whistler's father is being held. That's
Nah, nothing. It's just wholesome things.
yeah. Most of you don't hear anything special in the when you like creep closer to the building. You know, keep between the shadows and the like. But you, John, you hear actually something. It's far away. But you hear someone talk. It's a voice you recognize. It's a soldier from earlier. Talking to someone else. You don't hear much, but you hear words such as helicopter and loud noise.
I radio into the guy who's in the helicopter. Ground team to Heli 1. Did you guys make any noise by chance?
You quickly gonna get a response from just being like, "Heli team here. No, do you still standing, still immobile?" I think it's the same thing as before.
I think the guards have heard a helicopter. I think I overheard that.
Can I like take a look around, just double check?
Yeah, you can. You have to take a look around, and actually, I'll really like perception alertness, just at a 6. I hope you watch.
I mean, I've got a cute sensor, so no, I'm sorry.
You can still do it. I trust in you.
Yeah, but the difficulty's full. See, I didn't botch, I just failed.
Almost. We're this close.
I botched, like, yeah, you see men coming at you. That would have been funny as fuck.
The shadows creep up on you. You feel yourself suffocated.
Dude, it would have been so funny if, like, the one roll I did this session was a botch. Like, what the fuck? That would have been great.
Alright, yeah, you don't notice anything. Everything is fine. You just, you know, just usual since you came in.
Cast.
Wow. Seems like you got your answer. Nothing around.
Yeah, just gonna, like, respond back. Yeah, I just checked around and, doesn't seem like anyone's aware of, us being here. If there's something going on, like, thanks for letting me know, but I'll let you know if I see anything here too.
Okay. Just keep your eyes open. Oh. I just move on and shake my head, assuming that I overheard incorrectly.
Very well. Very well. Well, I got closer to the actual prison building, and yeah, with the your thing, you would actually know that this one already has like essentially only one entrance. It seems like they didn't care much for fire exits and the like. How inhumane of them.
The Auschwitz design.
Indeed. This you don't know when it was built, but you know, could be that that it was built during a time where such this thing as fire exits were a luxury, or you know.
Listen to Alex Jones. I know this is a UN death camp.
Mm, perfect. Well, what you would notice though is there is there's like essentially like a spot in there as well for like a guard right at the door. And the door itself is you know, like a good security one essentially. It's well good for this building. Like it's not nowhere near anything like it could
would-
have, but you know, it's big, it's heavy, probably makes a lot of noise when opened,
Okay.
and it has a dude on the
Uh,
other side.
Vicious Love. So there's a guardhouse we're gonna have to pass. It's gonna be kind of hard to get in there, and good chance it's gonna have a very active guard there.
Alright, I can make him sleep.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess it's time from someone to roll a luck die as well. I'm picking Domino this time because he has barely done anything so far.
But it's Domino. He doesn't have any luck.
Get fucked.
Yes. I mean,
You know what? Just because we said that, the next time Redoma's gonna ask for luck die rolls, I'm just gonna roll it. Shouldn't have said that, Bacon. Shouldn't have said that.
This is just
It's
how
the
the
truth.
No
GM
buts.
cheats.
It's going to happen. And it's all gonna be your fault, not mine.
all right. Well, the door itself is locked. As you know, I would be like fairly obvious quickly. Like it seems like you know, some sort of like a big key. But thanks to the door being older, like essentially it is you only like essentially like only a simple key to get inside. Yeah, and overall there's there's no other way essentially to get inside but the door. You could try to open it in any way you see fit. Keep in mind, you know, there's a guy on the other side. You know, if you're too loud, he might notice you.
Well, I don't have security to open the door, so
Do you have to be in the room to put him to sleep?
I think so. I think would I be able to do live for a distance?
No, you are not with the way your tools are arranged and not without the spheres you have. Like you probably would need yeah. The problem is like you need a equal level of like, for example, like correspondence or something. Actually, only correspondence to like to cast an effect of an X level from like a distance. If I recall correctly, so that's kind of fucked in that regard. So you would need to get in first.
Yeah, I
This
need
is
to
gonna be-
touch him then.
Okay. Just give me a moment. I checking on my pork.
Understandable.
You check on that
Indeed,
swine.
it's halal pork, guys.
It's the best type of pork, though.
Okay. I walk over there.
Alright, you walk over there. And, well... You actually notice something first before you get to like open the thing. On your
Right.
on your like on your radar thing, you see a bunch of readings moving towards towards you, like a straight line essentially, like the road is shaped from
But-
like directions of one of the barracks.
So there's someone coming towards me?
Well, towards you, like you stand on the outside, and this is and they're also outside.
Okay, radio in to the other guys and whisper, it's like, we have someone coming. And I look around for a hiding place for all of us.
All right, just roll like with stealth, everyone actually, and like, we'll see. Like depending if one of you guys have like enough successes, then they can cover the others.
So
What's the difficulty?
Just at a 6. You know, if you don't have stealth, then you know it's higher.
with
Um,
stealth or dex stealth?
I guess you can choose either or this time.
Would my hyper awareness of of this whole building maybe come in effect here, since I'm trying to find a hiding spot for everyone? Like an actual visible
Actually,
spot?
it would. That's actually a fair point. So take a -1 for difficulty.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Oof. I'm just receiving like a DM from a guy in my group saying like, I'm kind of bored of playing World of Darkness.
Jeez.
Big oof.
Yeah. Oof.
This is like the start of, hey, I don't want to play the game anymore.
Very,
All-
very likely. It's not the first player to drop, but the first one. He dropped on the second session, so it's fine.
Do you enjoy playing this versus player?
Yeah, actually, he makes some fun characters, and he's very involved when he actually is playing.
That's fact.
That is pretty fucked. Yeah.
Do you need a moment to take care of this?
No, we can't continue. He's still writing stuff.
Okay.
Just in like a minute, he goes like, so wait, but now I need a moment. God damn it.
Yeah, just gonna see about it. Yeah,
Did
just
Domino
gonna
roll?
make it. Just gonna make it easy here. Domino isn't here. Technically, he's in the helicopter. He got dumped. Oh my.
Yeah,
You
I
have
didn't
to
even
roll dex stealth.
Yeah.
I didn't even get asked if I wanted to stay behind. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, I mean, you could have protested, like, just say something.
Come on now, that requires effort. You know?
Yeah, still need to roll M's.
I've spent willpower.
Sure.
Difficulty 7, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good thing I spent a willpower, kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's still pretty bad. Yeah, you see like a bunch of soldiers like moving up. One of them you would be familiar with. He's one of the other persons, people like has been compromised, and Nick and Bacon would recognize one of the others. It's a guy that has been looking around earlier. It seems like they were like, you know, straight marching, but when they pass you, then then like the potential ghoul, I just say what it is, and is stopping the others and looks around suspiciously and starts creeping closer to well, yeah, hide actually. So he has lower successes. And the others look a bit confused, but quickly resume like a soldier-like posture. And well, I guess it's time to like drag yourselves out.
Hmm.
Just drag yourselves in like some hiding spots.
One question: does anyone have something like Mind Tree?
Nope.
What is mind free, my good sir?
It's basically allows you to attack their minds.
Yeah, just seem to do the Jedi magic of, oh, it's just a wind.
I would like to do. When I ever used mind, it was really cucky and really gay. Like the ST in question really cucked the fuck out of mind. Severely.
Oh. Well, what do you want to do with mind?
Oh.
Hello? What do you want to do with mind?
No, no, no. I was just talking about the time when the Tucson game when I had when I had Mind 5, and they actually really were trying to cuck Mind
Oh yeah.
constantly.
Afraid of the power
Yeah,
you
like-
wield.
Yeah.
In the how do you do that? Is Mind 5 allows for immediate mass effect mind control, as well as total alteration, eradication, or even creation of a person's consciousness. So should be OP. Just touch someone, they just fall on the ground.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing. Like,
I feel so chewed out of that.
God.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, you have a bunch of dudes around. Yeah, I think it's best for to just roll for initiative right away, since they notice you.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh,
Are the best units, don't you know?
oh yeah, definitely.
Come on, guys, you can roll higher.
God, that's really cursed. Let's see if that guy has a bit more, but probably not. Probably not.
I wonder if entropy can actually fuck up your initiative rolls.
Entropy fucking up your initiative rolls. Huh.
Because the thing is, though, you're supposed to be extremely unlucky if someone used it against you.
Mm-hmm. You should just put a... Jesus. Yeah, that's wonderful. Of course, fucking boy once again. Hi. But yeah, you see like one of the, you see like this guy coming closer. I actually should mark him with something to make him seem like the head honcho. It's like a crown here or something. Let's just put that one here. Yes. That works. And yeah. Let's start initiative. Well, that guy would essentially just go on like essentially like an Overwatch. Waiting for someone to strike. Same with this guy. But they probably won't be acting their turn. Hyde, what are you gonna do?
The name of the game is Stealth.
I
So-
just got a, I got a question.
Yeah.
So some of the soldiers haven't actually been aware of us. There's just one soldier who's aware of us, right?
Yeah, there was one soldier that was aware of you, and now,
Okay.
well, out of character, I'm gonna tell you like the dialogue you had earlier, or like the thing you had heard earlier, was essentially him trying to convince others to at least check around a bit. Since he was a bit
Okay.
he was a
So
bit distrustful, and then they essentially went down this this roadway, and looking for any signs, probably not expecting anything to actually find, and
okay. So there's some soldiers who are not aware of us yet.
yeah, essentially there's only essentially I used the rolling earlier to see for like a general gist of like who would be aware and who not. Like it's pretty unlikely to like for them all to see through it, anyways. And so I just wrote
Okay.
for if it had like all been all successes, then oh shit, like the most of them are aware of you guys. But this way it was just this one guy, and you just got unlucky.
Okay.
Okay, Hyde. What are you gonna do?
So the name of the game is Stealth,
Well,
and he already spotted us.
well,
Hmm.
yeah. I think everyone but John has been spotted.
Fair enough. Hmm. We only see this guy. We see these three people, right, staring at us.
Well,
I mean,
just the look they're going like the guys behind you the guys behind essentially did they're just following. They didn't seem to notice, but the guy in front essentially did.
hmm.
He's now walking towards your hiding spot, and with like his weapon ready.
Shit, this is when I need forces too. I could actually make a distraction noise here.
Oh, that was what I was gonna do. And I'm at the top too.
Oh yeah, with correspond. How much do you have in correspondence? Because you could just do like a little voice behind like a
3.
door. Oh, you could do the little voice behind the
I
door
got.
trick.
Oh, I'm gonna get all of them to run away.
Oh,
Right? We're already detected, so I can get the ones that are not aware of us to go away. So maybe we only have to fight one.
uh,
Yeah.
I think, Radoma, it'll probably be very logical for me to, with the weapons we're given, I can assume we have suppressors, right? Silencers.
Yeah.
Because, if we count the best Earth can get, I will prepare my weapon, and if the fucker comes and points the weapon at me, I'm always ready to aim for the head, sort of thing,
All right. You aiming for the head, and holding the actual shooting action. Did I get it correctly? Okay. That's fair. I think the next one is then Vicious Laugh. What are you gonna do?
Well, I could use my assault rifle to full auto them, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, could I touch the guy? Like, is he close to us?
You could jump out and like touch him, I suppose. Or if you go to like Heights hiding spot, you might be able to you know touch him when he gets closer without revealing yourself. But you would need to roll to move undetected.
Yeah, that would what would I would try to do. Just move closer to hide, so when he approaches, I'm ready to just touch him and use a life 4 to make him sleep.
Yeah. Okay. That's entirely possible. Let's see. Then well, you have this young strapping lad here. He's essentially just gonna come closer, and well, re- well, given his temperament, yeah, he would probably just shoot whoever's behind and ask questions later. Okay, then,
That is
John.
logical.
Okay. Can I try to do a magical effect to kick into the? Because these guys have radio, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we have radio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really smart with technology. I find a way to get a magical effect that allows me to get on the same channel as them and make like sound the alarm so they would maybe go somewhere else.
What kind of alarm do you have in mind?
Like just like a verbal like, hey guys, there's shit going down alarm kinda. We need everyone over here.
Guys, they're Bosnian separatists.
Yeah.
They broken out.
The Bosnians have turned into werewolves or something. Just something to
Hold
get
up,
them to
hold
all
up.
fuck
Oh,
off
hold
somewhere.
Oh, it's Kosovo's. Yeah, Kosovo's. Separatists.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's see.
Because then we.
Yeah, just look. Give me a second while I look at your sphere. So. Oh, where the fuck are you again? Yeah.
I got entropy. I got forces. Got some mind and time.
Entropy would actually be useful for finding like the right frequency, together with forces.
Yeah.
Yeah, should make it easy peasy. Might probably wouldn't help too much for this, since well, like nothing really predefined here. So okay, just give me like a just give me actually with forces 1 I should be able to like scan it for the right frequency real quick, and yeah, with like time in it maybe. Yeah, actually if you do like time and forces forces 1, you should be able to like see the last frequency used.
Well, also say anything like phrasing. Right, like this is the UN, right? So that's got a military. Like codes and all that.
They don't have like an extra.
Yeah.
The thing is, so, hold on. Sorry, I had like a hair in my mouth.
Right, like you know how like there's like broken arrow means like loose nuclear weapon. Like, there's like
I mean, you.
I don't know.
I mean, as a technocrat, you would know the correct thing, since especially as a white engineer, you would be already using like standardized language, anyways.
Yeah.
So you would know what to say essentially. But you would still have like to row to like convince them of the urgency.
Oh yeah.
And stuff like that. But it would be like a separate row. Yeah, but yeah. Just run with like a 2 effect to like find the right frequency and like to connect to it, which would be, if you take technological stuff, would be easy, and there would be no real encryption on stuff like that, on like
Okay,
just
can
to
I-
work. Yeah.
Can I roll wits and subterfuge to maybe lower the difficulty a bit? No?
You have will take an additional penalty for fast casting. since you're doing it at combat and don't have to. Can't really employ the correct like a tool that would be made for combat. Like you would need,
Take all the paradox.
you would need like what's it called?
I have Rami with me. She can tank some paradox for me.
That's true. She can.
Yeah.
You're gonna make her tank it, huh? Can you do it? Can you really do that? Okay, then let's go. I suppose, and yeah, give me your arete. Difficulty 6. Due to be in the level 2 effect, and well, you fast
And I
casting.
can't roll like wits.
No,
I can't roll like wits subterfuge to lower it.
no, you can only do the like,
Okay.
extended rolls and rituals. Well, technically, not even extended rolls, but we
Okay.
house reading that one.
Burn into quintessence. Let's get this down to 4.
Hmm?
Burning 2 quintessence.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh.
So
Oh, I thought that was like you didn't understand what I was saying.
no, I did.
Okay.
So
So that's difficulty 4 now.
yep.
Let's burn another willpower. I want this to succeed. I don't want to be in a big combat. 4 successes.
Very nice. And no problem, you find the right frequency, and yeah, you can send your message. I suppose that wouldn't take that much sort of here, so let's just roll. Whew. Yeah, your charisma subterfuge. To, well, say it like a convincing way, I suppose.
Okay.
Just hit a 6 and
Out of 6.
yeah.
Okay. And it can't be like wits?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay, I'm gonna burn another willpower.
Okay.
Difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6, yes. Will be contested. Oh, nice. 3 successes. Let's make like a... Just make like a 1 for them all. And then see like how many would respond to that. Yeah, it seems like the best option here. That would probably be more like empathy. There's a UN soldiers, they don't have much of that.
Yeah, like they also are trained to follow orders.
Yeah. So,
And I'm saying the correct phrasing.
yeah. It's more like, you know, that them actually start rushing towards it or not. Like, you know, they received orders and
okay.
it's... They, you know, otherwise they might, you know, stick around for a second or, you know, try to argue or something like that.
Okay.
And,
Oh, that's
well...
long ago.
Well, you like say your thing like through the radio, and you know you see them hear it, and well, the news of separatists, like one guy immediately just goes was probably just a fucking animal, and starts rushing off, and you know his body waiting, looking for a sec, and well rushes off as well. The leader, however, looks at the bush and, you know, almost trying to like see through it. And well, Ems, it's timed for another stealth roll on your part.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
The difficulty is
7.
no, the difficulty is actually this is 7. You're right, you don't have any stealth.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a willpower on this, guys.
Alright, and he will
I spent a willpower, guys.
Well,
Jesus fucking
maybe
Christ.
he wants to follow orders. Maybe.
Oh, I fucking love this.
Well, he's gonna activate his Auspex, and he's gonna he's still hindered by that other thing. So he's gonna roll at a 7 here.
How the fuck does he fellow roll?
Well, he looks he stares he stares intensely at a bush here behind, and you almost think he's gonna come to you. You almost pulling the trigger, but then you just hear a sigh, and say some fuck this, and you see him rushing off as well.
God damn.
We did it.
We did it, boy.
That was very close, yes.
God. Void master in this place.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Bad news.
Okay.
Bad news, however. There's something about your thing now. You appear that it appears that the activation of Auspex has weakened your stealth thing.
Oh shit.
Essentially, it's only gets like a +1, unless you recast it. Anyway, so I think it's time now to pan over to Tristan in his helicopter. Domino, are you back?
I mean, I never left.
Oh, I thought you left for a while ago, and I
I
didn't
think
know.
I said back though.
Okay, fam. Okay, you sit in your helicopter, and well, at some point you hear an alarm going off. And as that is like, a bit concerning during a stealth mission, you notice it's not, the like quick glance out of the helicopters tells you that people are not rushing towards your friend, rather away from them. Or at least we presume they are at the moment.
Right?
But, well, you're on your lone rooftop. You see a figure appear. A very nice figure, actually. It's just a thing that, well, certain people would enjoy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my
Does it
gosh,
actually
I
look
never
like
knew you were
this?
doing the face reveal, Radolma.
Ooh.
Oof.
Is that actually what it looks like though?
I thought your head looked
Okay.
more like forward, but
It does. But yeah, so you have this
I mean,
figure on the rooftop, and well, you don't know.
is this what it actually looks like?
Yes. You're not sure exactly where it came from, but it seems to be like doing something on it. Like it's taking out what appears to be a rifle, and like out of like a briefcase, and like assembling it.
So, I have forces too. Can I? And I mean, I'm in relative safety. Can I like somehow summon a mighty wind that blows away the rifle by any chance, or just fiddle with him actually like using it?
the correspondence again, Tech? It's
I
2.
feel that-
2.
Is it
2.
enough?
I thought the storm thing was like a level 4 thing in forces.
Yeah, but I don't want a ginormous storm. I just want to blow this shit away. Or I mean, fuck him trying to use it.
You
You
could do
can-
this. Yeah?
Screw around with the light that reflects off you and make it so that he would see it a bit more to like the left.
I mean, the thing is, I don't have a reason to assume he's not assembling this gun just to shoot me. He's likely
Wow.
just using it to, and looking out.
Yeah.
No. He's just practicing the Nulu's cool form of what do you call it, Khaldoonism, you know? Just gonna do the way of fire on your ass.
Oof. But yeah, he assembles like his rifle, and you could theoretically like try to screw with things, but thanks to having like forces, only forces 2, your options are a bit limited. You have like several options. You could try to like limit the damage on if he's actually gonna shoot. It's like I think 1 for 1, which you can would use in combination with like correspondence.
Oh,
But yeah, that might not negate all the damage. Actually, it's fairly likely not to.
Again, in that case, I
Or
might
you
as well
could-
just fuck with like the lighting. Does this rifle have a scope?
This rifle does have a scope indeed, and he appears to be wanting to use it.
Like, can't I then just fuck with the actual amount of light it lets through and just completely blank it out?
Yep, you could do that.
Like, I'd rather fuck with his chances to hit than to fuck with his damage. Because if he
Sure.
doesn't see shit, and I mean, if he's using a sniper, he might be using Auspex augment shit. So a lot of light suddenly would fuck him up.
So you're gonna increase the light then, rather than block
Yeah,
it
to
out.
like an extreme extent.
Okay, that's a bit more difficult. So you don't have like forces 3, but you could make it so that things unfortunately, make the light bend in an unfortunate way for him essentially. Yeah,
he could cause a misfire
that he could.
with forces too.
I guess technically he could, yeah, but that would require him understanding like how the weapon exactly works, and mundane firearms aren't exactly his forte. Like he's already doing he's already been stretchy with his with the thing he's assembling at home, or has assembled rather. I'm not sure if he actually finished.
I mean, it's not finished. I mean, I do have a nice dot, and since you can substitute firearms for energy weapons, surely you can substitute energy weapons for firearms. Boy,
I mean, you kinda can, but it doesn't mean like it's mostly for usage and not for actually knowing how firearms work in this regard.
well, I'm assuming like the trigger component's still relatively the same though, and funny enough, I am working on a rifle myself, so I kind of know some stuff about rifles. Maybe not about pistols and that shit garbage, but
Let's see.
man, I love ruining your day.
No. I'll just wait until he hard forms you.
It's fine. It's not going to do anything. It doesn't know where I'm at.
But yeah, well, you see him, you see like some of this thing, and it's time to cast your magic, I suppose.
Alright.
And yeah, just give me like a level 2 effect to like bend it. No, not bend it, but
Misfire?
yeah, just cause a misfire. Actually, if he tries to do anything, like block some components inside of it.
Is this then just difficulty 5 or?
Well, that's just difficulty 5 here. I suppose it is, since it can't be seen. Actually, let me check your tools. You might have some trouble in that regard. Let's see. Computer, PDF, writing, mathematics, lasers, laser rifle, gear. Yeah, describe to me like how you would do this, because that's actually a bit of a
Oh,
problem.
why are you like this? You know this is the part of mage that I struggle with the most. Fuck you. So how many of these instruments would I have to use?
So how many? Like
Yeah,
two.
how many would I have to actually use? I know nothing
Two.
about instruments.
Two you have actually to use. You can also use your suit as a tool, since that's actually like one of the things that more or less make difference.
I'd probably then use like the sensory enhancement thing as to like get a good inspection of what exactly I'm doing and the scope of my like laser rifle.
Okay, but how do you actually like connect to the thing? Like none of those exactly allow remote access, more or less.
Man, I wish it could just be like, yeah, I'm shooting a special invisible, small undetectable laser from my laser rifle.
Huh. I mean, technically you could try to do that. Would you require like a roll to hit for it? Just hit just the right spot, and use your laser rifle on a special modi essentially to activate, not activate, but disrupt like the inner operations that you could do.
Yeah, then I'd probably do that. It also fits the character the most.
Okay, then just let's go ahead and use your laser rifle. Take aim. You're aiming at a weapon itself, which I think is like would around like a +2, if I recall correctly.
Would I have enough time to like actually do the maneuver called aiming? Because I do have a scope on there.
Well, you do, probably. Yeah, he's assembling it first, so you have time to do it.
Let me have a look and see what I actually got on this baby. I think I noted it down somewhere, but what did they do to the equipment? Why does this look so ugly? I hate that. Give me a sec. Like, I wrote it down somewhere, but I'm unable to find it now.
So he botches and makes a giant hole in our ship. Careful.
Why you gotta be this way, dude?
He shoots the other way and shoots the satellites onto
Right.
Earth, you know?
We also just shoot you.
He's good, but you ruined the mission, you see.
So apparently I didn't. I wrote it down somewhere what the actual fucking scope thing did. I think it was like something with 2. But since I'm unable to.
What kind of scope do you have?
I had like I think it was funny enough a laser. It's a modified sight. Spend 1 turn aiming to get -2 difficulty shooting. It's right there.
Yeah, there you go. Then just use that.
Alright. A botch. Not a botch. What is a plus F1?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
What did you do? Also, the wrong. Also, the.
What? Okay, I'm just gonna roll it again. I don't know what that does.
That is 6 plus F1. How the fuck you get that, my good sir?
I don't know. Like, wait. I'm just gonna do the exact same roll again. What? So,
How do you
okay,
get that, my good
that
sir?
was. I didn't declare that was my roll, but like, what? I don't understand.
What's the thing at the end though?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
8 at 6, and now it's gone. What the fuck?
What are they doing? Okay, next roll. You can roll again, but this one will count.
Okay, I mean, the first one should have counted as well, but alright.
I'm going to ask, if you're going to do that roll for me, can you screenshot every process you do?
Sure. There you go.
There we go.
I have a specialty.
What was specialty again?
Small arms, like the laser rifle.
Yeah, that will count. So you have 2 successes, which doesn't really do anything for you, but I suppose you can roll your arete now.
Can I spend a willpower on this?
Yes.
I'll spend a willpower, and I'll also use a quint. A quint lowers the difficulty to 4, I believe, right?
Well, depends on how much you use, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll only use 1. So willpower and 1 point.
Yeah,
5 successes.
nice. No specialty, I presume.
Nope.
Alright.
None whatsoever.
Then, yeah. No problem. You aim and shoot. Shoot like a laser at it. It's not really that, it's not visible to the naked eye or anything. It just hits the weapon at the right spot. And, yeah, you think your work is done. No apparent sign of it being manipulated or anything. But, your readings say everything's okay.
That's reassuring.
And well, you see the creature, like scanning, essentially, like just standing up there. And well, like looking
Probably gonna tell
around.
the others. I'm gonna tell the others, be careful, somebody on the roof. Looks pretty vampiric. Very ugly. I do this very quietly though.
All right. Let's see. Well, since you kind of neglected your duties a bit, so I need to look at something real quick. How fucking the Arcana works exactly with, and how it would work with our specs. I think there also is like in one of the other books, in like the Talmud one, I think. So might have to check on that as well. Since Auspex and the other one might be a bit screwy here. Background traits, there we go. Arcane cloaking, blah blah blah. I'm not sure that is simple. You blend into gamers, I get extra dice and stuff for all. Your character choose a investigation, but the same amount. Someone tries to track you. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I guess I have to look at the vampire book for it. Maybe it has more on it.
I always kind of assumed it was like something like obfuscate we needed to match the amount to even try to get over, and it was like,
What are you trying to do with Armor?
I'm looking like to see if like his auspex will help perceive the helicopter in the first place. Since it's dark
yes.
and the arcane it's not exactly a protection per se, but it's essentially makes it so that you ignore it. Like it's a low key obfuscate in my opinion.
yeah.
It's actually a bit more powerful than obfuscate.
But it functions in a similar way.
Yeah.
Like, I always assumed it was something like, yeah, okay, if you have more aspects in arcane, then you can probably try to see further. Otherwise, it's like, good luck.
Okay, some was able to slip from notice, which manifests as auto forgiveness. Those trying to remember the vampire sensation of Yamatsu, blah blah blah. Though not similar to obfuscate, arcane doesn't help in common situations. The vampire can't literally vanish, however someone searching for them may fail, as no one remembers the vampire or can reliably give the description. Each point taken, subtract 1 die from the dice pool, which should locate the vampire and recall her from her memory. Can turn off arcane. As a passive trait, it doesn't help on stealth rolls or other attempts to help. Yeah, it works a bit differently here, but yeah.
Kind of be a shitty helicopter if like the vampire bro is just like, hey, I see through this. Like, what's the point of it being stealth then?
You're afraid, aren't you?
Oh, I mean, I've got ag damage. Just don't know if if everyone will like this thing being dead. truly dead.
Well, you could lethal him to death.
Mm, I like Ag more.
I mean, from like actually, yeah, just roll me like some
Oh god.
roll me like some wits academics for like educated guesses here.
I hate you. I hate you with fucking passion.
Difficulty 7. Not exactly a 40, and your science
You
stuff.
don't, so.
Okay. Well, you actually remember something. You remember the like the information you got about the vampires, which presumably at some point you have looked over as well. And what you would remember is that you know the common one in this area has the power to you know change change the flesh, you know, to transform it like, and transfigure like different shapes, and you know this one could be part of it. And well, one of the other powers that this particular kind of vampire has is as well to enhance its perception to unnatural levels.
Could I theoretically try to like put another stealth field around the stealth field? Just reinforce it essentially. Because I do have the ability to do that.
More like Modern Knights or specs. But yeah, you can try to do that and do make like a proper stealth field. Since you know, right now it's more like, oh yeah, I didn't pay attention.
Because, like, to be honest, if I'd have known that this was that he would have been able to see through it, I probably would have set one up myself as well while sitting in here.
Yeah. Okay. So, just yeah, just give me the usual rolls for this, I suppose. You're gonna if you got probably gonna aim for at least 2 successes for to make it like a scene, and well, then plus whatever.
Yep. Can I try again?
Yes, you can. No,
Difficult.
no problem as long as you don't botch. So okay, you have the thing active.
Can I keep going?
Yes. All right.
That is.
It's 4.
Well, that's like +2 difficulty, right?
That's +2 difficulty.
I'll do one more.
Well, hold on.
Sorry. I just disregard it.
Just
That was too quick.
since well, since you didn't state beforehand that you actually would do this, so you kind of forced to do this ad hoc. So just give me like some willpower at like an 8 to see if you can like force yourself to go like a bit beyond your limit. Yes, you can. And well, okay, then we're looking at a +3 here.
Probably enough. That, with in combination with the other existing ones, probably.
Perhaps.
If I feel like it's fucking fading, I'm just gonna continue just holding up my hands, being like, no, you shall not pass through my invisibility field.
Hmm.
Tell the other guys, hey, this thing seems to be staring, is like looking around. Might wanna.
All right.
Can
Well.
I kill it? Does it need to live? Looks really ugly, guys.
Well, let's just roll real quick. Yeah, probably go like this, and God, I hate this. I really hate how I really hate how this is done.
What did you expect it to be flawless, like overarching systems between different editions? You heathen, what do you know about?
No. It's more of a problem with me not having like proper stuff ready, because you know. of the earlier stuff. So it's fine.
I mean,
So
you did
yes.
pretty well for something that was like, being done impromptu and like, you know.
Yeah, I
Should you
suppose.
ever feel discouraged about it, just like, hey boys, can we reschedule? And then just never ask when and just have a session next week. That's what I do.
Yeah, I see.
Shit, I just fucking spoiled. Cut that out.
Give me like a wits helmsmanship actually.
I don't have helmsmanship.
Crash the ship, I dare you.
Wait, you don't have helmsmanship?
I do not have helmsmanship.
That's a problem. That's a big problem.
Do 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 do.
We needed someone at the helmsmanship to stay behind.
Yeah, that was the entire premise of it. I didn't actually check if you had it.
Thing is, only you and me have helmsmanship.
Oh my god.
So that fucking means that the helicopter doesn't have. I need to re-roll that. I need to re-roll that because the arcane doesn't work if you aren't there. If you don't know how to operate the ship.
I mean,
the
okay.
helicopter.
I would say I have enough hypertech to be able to give it a shot.
Hey, Radon. At least give him a shot to press random buttons. To see if
Like, I've got hypertech 3. Surely I know something about this. And I have willpower.
Yeah, you don't. You might be able to like get it to work if you have like some time or you know
Which, I mean-
if you but you essentially fuck, yeah, okay.
I would
Just
entirely have enough
give-
time.
Give me
John would have left him instructions just taped to the console.
Okay, that's difficulty 9+1 then.
no. Give me intelligence hypertech at a 7 to see if you're actually able to properly operate this thing.
I'll spend a willpower.
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck's sake.
Also, I spend the willpower. It's fine, boys. You can't cook me
Yeah,
too hard.
That would have been funny if you
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
spend one.
Imagine if I botched that one. Just
Yeah,
flew off.
You fucked up the mission by staying behind.
Hey, you guys fucked up by making me stay behind.
Guys,
We
just,
did it!
guys, just imagine
Oh,
that we save Bacon's father and we come back. There's no fucking helicopter or ship. Ah, shit! We're gonna have to run. We're gonna have to go across the country.
Oh no! Even better. Like you see, you come back and it's like Tristan just like on the ground, pale, and looking lifeless for a second, but yeah, then he gets up and he smiles. And you see his fangs glistering in the moonlight.
And Bacon will be like, "Oh, welcome, test experiment number 1."
Oof.
You know, I'm gonna be honest to you. If like the plane was gonna crash, I would be a dick and be like, "Hey, I'm going to do this at a gauntlet. Farewell, lads. Good luck. I'll meet you later."
Oof.
No need
But,
for
okay.
fucking soldiers to die.
Okay, you barely managed to like get the thing actually keep the thing running, and yeah, the but at some point well, a certain lad looks at you and he looks confused, like even with his alien features you can see it, and he gets closer. He still had like it's like one success here, so he's just walking up, like putting the rifle aside, and he's like reaching out with his hand, like almost if he's like expected to run into a wall.
Has any of the other guys like responded to any of my like messages at this point? Because if not, I would probably just ready my laser weapon. I do not trust this fucker. Actually, wait, isn't Forces 2 enough to make... he's probably seen things already, that's...
Yeah, like the thing is he has Auspex, like he applied the super penalties already.
Well, The thing is, like, we have two different stealth fields, so like, there's a +3 and then a plus, like, or whatever the fuck. the
Yeah,
small
that's why he's rolling at a fucking difficulty 9.
enemy. Ooh.
Do you?
He took a dice penalty of fucking
He-
5, and then
Um,
a difficulty penalty of +3.
I got a question.
Yeah,
He keeps saying like he radioed us. Can we like respond to him?
yeah, you can totally respond to him, no problem. Like once the danger is past, like you can easily talk normally even if you wanted to, and yeah, even during the combat you would be able to like whisper into it, since those are technocrat devices, and they probably don't aren't too fucked if you just whisper.
Because we could have maybe come back to try to help him deal with this guy.
Well,
Or we could just say to him, go for the kill. Don't worry about the secondary mission. It's more important that we have the fucking
Well-
helicopter to escape this fucking hellhole.
Well,
You know, I like the way you
we
think.
wouldn't. Well, he also has a big ass sniper rifle up on a roof.
He destroyed the sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought gentleman hasn't vicissitude into a bat yet, you know.
I'm afraid he's not an elder, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's like level 6.
He just looks like a bat, but he doesn't have like the bat powers.
I mean, if there's somebody on the radio is like, "Hey, yeah, you can ignore the secondary option. I will prepare my gun and I will be aiming."
All right.
I,
By the way, just a thing of note, like which would especially Whistler would know. Like there will be nothing left of the body, other than ash if he lasers them, and well, there's another option which is, just set it to like the kill mode essentially, which
Question.
would yeah.
I actually have a question.
Yeah.
When he shoots his laser, does it leave a mark?
On what?
Does it leave like a very unique imprint or a mark? You know, that a non-conventional weapon of the year 2000s
Yes.
cannot make.
Yes, it would. But for to notice, you would A, need a weapon expert, and B, if the body goes to ash, then that wouldn't matter. That is just an ash pile there.
But yeah, I will allow going for the full-on egg mode. I would like, if when the creature seems to be almost dead, you change to the a bit less lethal mode, so you could just make him go unconscious, and you could retrieve the body, but I'm willing to sacrifice it.
okay, how about this? He's probably turned like his torso towards me, right, Rido?
Well, so, yeah, towards the helicopter, I suppose.
So I will aim for the head with lethal and do aiming.
Alright, aiming, it would happen like in a pretty short amount of time. I don't know if no, I don't think you would have time to properly aim.
I'll just spend a lot of that.
Alright.
Don't need that stuff anyway.
This is what Domino looks like with the helmsmanship.
So difficulty, I believe, is 8 for the head, right?
Yeah.
Spending willpower. 4 successes, which all 3 are wasted, and then RHA is like 6 at 6, I think.
Let's see. You actually have more than these days, due to like the plasma thing. And
It was
the
4 and
yeah, it's 4 base. Then you have the plasma thing. Then you have the energy core.
So do I have 8 then?
Yes. You
I
fucked.
was not aware of this.
You have fucked ton of dice, young man.
I'm gonna botch. Pretty close to botching. I did aim for that though.
That's 5. And well, you chose Ike, right?
No, lethal.
Lethal. Well,
Yes.
that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. That exceeds his stamina, no problem. And let's see the massive damage thing. Once again. There we go. Yeah, okay, I left it up to my discretion. It's a vampire, so it won't die from this, but
Trying to kill its head.
yeah, it's like you shoot your laser, and yeah, what usually kills people like just leaves some like scorch marks on his face, and you see it like all the way to like the bone in some places, and yeah, the eyes have melted, but he's still. But he's not you know, turning completely into like ash or anything. He just falls over with well, the massive damage you've dealt, and yeah, you have a face down vampire at front of your helicopter.
You know, at that point, do I know enough to make the assumption that it's safe, or like, what do I know? Is it safe to leave it like this, or would it be the safest thing just to shoot off every part, like every limb, everything it's got except for its torso?
You wouldn't exactly know. No, you
In that
have
case,
you have a little way to guess, I suppose. Yeah, you only have like engineering, I think, as like in your sciences, and like a little bit of cosmology. You could radio
You
it in.
could ask the guy that read the entire folder about vampires.
Yeah, just like radio. So, the vampire, I killed its head. Its head's gone, eye's gone. It's much
The-
prettier this way.
The head is still there. It's just you essentially just like smaller like most like the important parts of it off. You see like bones and shit like shimmering through parts of it, and you know the eyes popped and melted.
In that case, I'm gonna I'm gonna keep looking through my sights at this thing and just radio. So, guys, its head's kind of fucked. Is it safe to leave it like this, or do I need to cut off the limbs, get some wood? I don't know. Can you guys get the fuck back here, please? Thank you.
Just keep looking. If you see that's like degenerating or like the faces back together, just shoot again. But how good was your shot? If it was very good, maybe just unconscious. Apparently, they go to this almost dead mode that they just don't move anymore.
All right. Well, it looked like I hit pretty all right. Just I'll keep my eyes on it. Just hurry back.
Yes.
Actually, I'm retarded.
I-
Hold on a second. I forgot to do something. I need
Did you get to
to.
roll a stamina?
Yeah, I forgot to roll the stamina. But
I am so at you right now, Redomer.
Fuck's sakes, Radimer, how do you forgot to roll the
You know,
stamina?
Redomer, if I didn't like you this much as an ST, I'd be like, Redomer, you were too late at this. You wouldn't have allowed a player to reroll, so fuck you.
I mean, I actually allowed something like that for you just a few minutes ago.
Did question mark? I don't know what you're on about. That's in the past. You've already ruled that. You can't use it against me anymore. Islamic, Jewish, black ST. Fuck you.
But yeah, I guess he doesn't fall to the ground. But it's still like, yeah, that's it's a 5 damage down to like 2, and yeah, you have a very surprised looking fellow, and I think it would be time to well, just roll initiative real quick.
Why are you like this? You are cursed, Redomer.
We come back. Oh shit! Oh gosh, I think I know what that vamp's gonna do.
Can you stop jinxing it? Like, don't just.
Yeah, look, if he does notice a ship, I think he's gonna try and destroy that obfuscate so the rest of the base can see it.
I mean, the thing is, he's still a ways away from me.
The problem is like it's on a roof, so it's like really hard to spot in the first place.
I don't have any modifiers, right?
And
Forces, does that do anything? Don't think I do, right?
yeah.
Right.
Let's see.
Of fucking course. Why would I get anything? What the
I think you go first, don't you?
No, I rolled lower than him.
Yeah, but you have something you forgot about, dear Tristan. He like raises his sniper rifle in your direction, and he pulls the trigger.
What happened with the amount of successes I previously got? I wonder.
Well, it's only on blocking essentially, but you hear like an unhealthy noise from that weapon when he pulls the trigger, and the sheer disbelief and in this alien face is astonishing.
Well, it seems like it's time to aim for the head this time with dealing lots and lots of damage. I don't want him to soak this.
Alright.
This will be ag.
That's probably a kill then.
I mean, is it really Redomer? He's taken 2 damage. He's probably healed at least 1. He'll be fine. Besides, in character, I have never dealt with a vampire before. I shot it in the head, and it's still fine. And I hit pretty good, Redomer.
Also, with the healing, you can't actually heal lethal damage just like that. You need actually a quiet moment for that, or roll stamina survival to do it.
Did I visually see him heal?
No,
Anything
you
else?
didn't.
Okay, then I'll stick with lethal, I guess. Still gonna aim for the head, though.
Alright.
So I will spend another willpower. And I'm glad I did. That's a success.
How do you keep pulling this off with 8 dice?
Just wait. This is the one I'll botch. Oh, never mind.
We have
Jesus.
somebody with a big running on shit.
Do you want me to roll for that?
But it's lethal. Don't even roll. It's fine.
No, it's just gonna. Just gonna. So we're gonna roll and let's see. That's 13 damage. Do you think he can soak her for 3 dice?
Well,
no.
theoretically speaking, you could bloodbath, but I don't think you're not the bloodbath.
Well, he didn't expect to just not shoot. He was more like, oh fuck, the dude is there, and well, shoot him. But yeah, he
I'm gonna need a long one.
this time you actually see off his fucking face. Probably at this point, yeah, it's just a fucking skull. No ears, no eyes. You know, just some blackish liquid, like dripping out of his eyes and ears and the like. And he falls to the fucking ground.
You know, I think I made him prettier this way.
Oh god. But yeah, if it was a human, you were pretty sure that it's dead.
Oh, I will simply repeat the conversations we were having before while still keeping an eye on this thing. If it regenerates anything or moves at all, it's having a bad time.
Alright, if it's not ash, it's probably alive, but if the face is melted, probably it's on the almost dead state, so don't worry much, but keep an eye on it.
Will do. I've got in my crosshairs.
Alright. And I think that's a good place to end the session. God, that was
Oh guys, what have we learned today?
So I've learned that Redomer isn't the type of SD I thought he was, where like he could only do stuff he's prepared before because he's like a small arena SD. But apparently, he's actually pretty good at making stuff up on the spot. And honestly, man, congratulations on still making things interesting with somebody who's stuck behind, like especially since you didn't get to repair this. Good job. Generally, good job, dude.
Poof, thanks. Alright, well, anything in character?
In character, I've learned that vampires don't like pew pew.
Well,
And apparently they look prettier when you can shoot their heads off, and it's fucking ugly. Like I thought the bald guy was ugly. This thing's even worse.
beautiful.
And that I should probably also learn how to use ships. Might want to spend some downtime doing that. Could come in handy, you know.
I mean, at this point, you've probably seen enough to get at least one dot.
Probably all
It's
get that.
amazing, darling.
Okay, well, since the domino started, we're gonna go with, let's just see, we're gonna go with Empston.
Well, out of game. I forgot Domino did not had
Did I
Hildman,
disconnect?
to be honest.
Oh.
I thought he bought it. But hey, we learn from our mistakes. In character, holy shit. Either I'm good at sneaking, or that guy's really terrible at spotting me. There's only this mission's like holy shit. You too.
Just,
I just glare angrily at him. At all the effects I have.
it's only,
Sweaty old head.
if you didn't have magic, you would have been fucked. But yeah, okay. I guess we're gonna roll again.
What, it's helmsmanship?
Nah, just to see who goes next.
Oh.
To keep with the memes. Okay, it's bacon. Sorry. But the dice don't favor you today, Nick.
Okay.
That's fine.
Out of character, I had something that I wanted to say, but I kind of forgot. But Domino, what the fuck is with your luck? Really? Like, you need to buy more willpower. This thing is.
Question, Bacon. Do you think he's better or worse than Jackalaw's luck? Or comparison?
Okay, why do I
Honestly-
come back to you guys talking about my luck? What the
Like
fuck?
Jackal luck, during his high time of bad luck, it was similar, but Jackal got better after a while, so he's currently worse than Jackal.
You say that, but look, I rolled 8 at 6 and got 6 successes. That's a lot above average.
Yes, after doing several rolls and burning almost all your willpower.
Well, you say that, but at the same time, you've got to admit, I know how to deal with my. I just feel
No,
willpower, and I'm gonna demand the players and the SD to give us a long rest so I can get all my will.
In character, these UN officials, they are the big ones are all corrupt, abusing the little guy. The UN is really very evil. We need to break the UN and make a union for them, a labor union.
Perfect. Okay. Then I guess only one remains. Like in character,
Yeah.
character thoughts.
In character, I am a stealth god. I am very, very good at the stealth.
Comparatively.
Out of character thoughts. Oh god, am I using a lot of willpower. Also, that Arete roll, that was something. That was something.
Was Mystic.
Yeah. God bless. But yeah. Okay, beautiful. Okay, then I guess we get to XP. Think that's a 3 for now, and this is like a smaller mission and not big enough scope. But yeah. Then we look for willpower, I suppose. That some of you seem to be down on.
Oh yes.
Kinda, just slightly.
I don't think I would deserve to get willpower, but can I buy stealth?
Yes, you got practical trading.
Yeah, I
E-
need
every-
stealth.
Everyone should be buying it.
You see, can I buy some stealth too?
Yes, you can. Okay, let's see.
Can I buy some stealth?
What are you at the moment?
I'm at 1. I have been rolling a lot of stealth.
Okay, yeah, the second order, yeah, you can buy.
Amazing guy.
How much XP did you give us? Was it 3?
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
He's not gonna give us a bonus XP for completing this until we finish it.
Yeah.
Ah, see, I assumed you could do that and I was doing it. Nice.
I mean, didn't I say so, or did I cut out again? But yeah, looking at the willpower thing, like Ems, I don't think he has been a director today.
No, I have not. I have not justified that today.
Tristan, you've been a soldier though.
I mean, I did the most soldiery thing. I see a problem. I'm gonna fucking shoot at it, and I'm gonna shoot at it again. And guess what I'm gonna do when I'm done? I'm gonna be like, hey, do I keep shooting at it or do I just watch over and shoot it?
That's less soldier and more American police officer after seeing a black person.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen the way he looked? You know, he looks almost as bad as a black person.
I mean,
Did you do some PT? Did you at least do some PT? That's a big soldier thing. Oh
I
yeah.
don't know what PT
And that
is.
fitness. It's the physical training.
Ah, yeah, I probably would have, yeah. Yet,
the actual reason why you got willpower for this is, well, you called back and waited for orders from like your teammates to like know what to do.
fair enough.
That's the actual reason. Visionary, huh?
I don't think I deserve any.
Yeah, probably not. But let's see, with the last one, John Hacker, I think that applies.
Yeah?
I think that
Oh yes,
applies.
it does. Oh yeah. Yeah. I really need that willpower.
Alright, take your willpower. And
So, Redomer,
yes.
Daddy needs willpower.
we've technically completed the secondary, like, mission or whatever, right? So, is there anything else we need to do for the mission after this, or do we go back to Ceres?
Well, you still have like one.
No. We have to save Stankichi father.
Oh
The
my
main
god,
part, right?
I need to sleep for a long time.
Did I give you any notes or notepad file, Redalmo?
4.
I'm just going. I think I remember making a separate notepad for XP expenditure.
Oh right, you sent it to me, but I don't think I saved it. It's in DM somewhere.
Okay.
Why would you save in a notepad? Isn't it like really convoluted? You'd have to send that again and again and again.
That's the point.
Alright.
Okay, I need to leave because I have another game starting and one player that is trying to quit, so I have to think some stuff. Goodbye.
Alright.
Well,
It was a
do the
fun
chat
session,
thing.
Radomir.
Alright. See you then.
Take care.
Yeah, later.
Okay, found it.
We can probably end the stream here.
Yeah. Just say goodbye to the bots. If we have bots.
Bye, bots.
Goodbye.
Alright.
We just add all XP.